Clause number.
It's 2022-0D05829.
2022-0D0 what?
5829.
Okay, so go over, and what were the facts of the new theft?
Yes, Your Honor. So allegedly
Is it
the defendant
shoplifting?
walked into, yes, on October 20th, walked into Lowe's on Woodrow Bean and took several items totaling $364 and walked out without attempting to pay. And the items were toilet paper, air freshener, liquid detergent, garbage bags, power wash starter kits, sponges, microfiber cloths. Surveillance footage caught him, and I believe they were able to positively identify him.
300, how many dollars worth approximately?
365.
Now, was your client, Mr. Morales, was he, because I know at some point he was living at, did he go to live at the rescue mission or somewhere? I don't remember.
And that was one of the things that we had worked on, Judge.
Where's he going to live if he gets out?
And that's what we were hoping to do. I'm reading right now the referral to the reentry service at the rescue mission. And if released, we would ask that any language in the release order release him between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. and to be escorted by the sheriff, actually transported over to the rescue mission on Lee Street here, Judge, downtown.
Was he living? Where was he living at the time when this offense occurred? Or was he on the street, or what was he doing?
The first offense, I mean, that's a different story, Judge, but I don't believe he had a permanent residence. Mr. King, if you had a permanent residence in October, please let us know, but I don't think so.
Yes, sir, I did.
Where were you living?
I was living off of Florian Dyer with a veteran friend of mine.
That's what you did tell me. You did tell me that. I apologize, Mr. King.
I'm still allowed to stay there. I don't know exactly the address, but I do have the phone number, sir. He's about 75 years old, so I kind of like cook for him and clean for him.
But what was, if you get out, the intent is to stay at the rescue mission then?
I can go back to his apartment, but it's up to you, Your Honor. Whatever you decide you want to do, I will obey that.
Let me, yes, Uncle Dennis. Okay.
Sylvester Davis, I think that's who you're talking about, your friend, Mr. King. Does that sound right?
Yes, sir.
And I do have a number for Mr. Davis as well, Judge. But it looks like we were unable to get through to Mr. Davis at that number.
Would it be, excuse me, Your Honor, would it be okay if I was to go to the rescue mission until I can contact Mr. Davis or have him call one of you guys' office to verify me being?
Okay, let me think about this one overnight. I gotta take some time to think about this and draw up the papers and everything. I'm probably going to go ahead and let you go to the rescue mission because I know you got a lot of serious medical conditions and the jail is the best place for them. But I just don't want you getting in repeated trouble.
I'm very insistent, tired of it, John. I've been dealing with it for a while, with the illness and the medication and just life itself. And I've learned. I mean, it took a while, and I'm sorry it took so long for me to realize it, but it's came on. I realized that if I get out and get in any type of trouble, I will be hidden.
Yeah, I can't give you too many more chances there, Mr. King.
I understand, sir, and I do
Not
understand.
that you're gonna go out and hurt anybody. I mean, person that's getting hurt the most is you. Um, I suppose you went out to get those items because you didn't have any money and probably needed them to help take care of this other guy and yourself. And,
Yes,
you
sir.
know, it can be a little rough with a couple of older guys living together. I understand. So,
Gracias. But he's all right.
all right. Are you a veteran yourself, Mr. King?
Also, but my son's in the military. He's a lieutenant in the Marines. He's stationed in Japan. I haven't seen him in many years. That's one of my goals if you release me, is to go to the veteran, VA, and try to locate him along with, the medication and all the other things that I need to do. Positive.
Yeah, because when we get ready for your case, you'll probably need some help. So,
I do.
all right. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, I'll just remind me tomorrow, Mr. Morales, that I've got to, get this case resolved. So, and I guess got to get down all the things conditions I want to put on Mr. King. All right. But I know his criminal history well because we've looked at it before. Looked at a previous bond hearing. All right. Thank you, Mr. King. You take care of yourself.
Thank you, Judge.
So we got Mr. McCoy and Mr. Rodriguez. I don't know if we're running out of time. I don't know how much longer they'll let us be on the portal there because we're running close to the 5 o'clock time period.
You want to see Mr. McCoy, Your Honor?
Yes.
McCoy.
Okay. Let's see. He's been in jail 44 days. What's the present set? What's the bond?
Let me see if I have that information, Judge.
Did you say from McCoy, Judge?
Yes.
Okay, it's 10,000 surety.
I had 5. Was it originally 5, Miss Lupe?
I believe what they did is like 5 for count 1, 5 for count 2.
Got it. There we go.
Okay. Cash surety is 10,000 total. And you've been in jail 44 days. Okay. So Ms. Espinosa, what are because again, it's a brand new case. What are the alleged facts here?
Sorry, Judge, I was still writing my notes on the,
Big.
let me just get it real quick, yeah. On this case, it looks like, let me get the date, but was approached by the defendant, asked for money. I guess, this was at 1915 Cotton, a Circle K. Let me get the date. Apparently he approached the complaining witness, and this was on January 30. No, I'm sorry, Judge. That we had yeah, January 24th of 2022.
Okay.
Approached the complaining witness asking for money, which he did not provide to him. I guess the complaining witness dropped some items on the ground. One of them was a GECU debit MasterCard. Later, he looked at his transactions and saw that there were some purchases made, including a bus ticket to Illinois, made with Greyhound.
Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, let me try to finish this up here.
Sorry,
So-
Judge. So yeah, so
About a
essentially he
bus
bought a,
ticket and-
yeah,
so
he bought a
apparently-
ticket
Apparently this guy then, you know,
worth,
picked up his debit card or MasterCard, paid for a bus ticket to where, Illinois, you said?
yes, Your Honor, the value was $254. So the complainant is basically cancels the ticket and police locate the defendant inside the terminal. While they're speaking with him, the defendant pulled out the GCU card from his jacket pocket and gave it to police, or placed it on the floor.
What's his criminal history?
It looks like I might have to check the,
Because you might have to check out of town, because if he's like Illinois or somewhere, we don't know.
he has, here in El Paso, judge from 2002 theft, misdemeanor theft, 10 days, and then another in 2013 theft, 2 or more previous convictions. He got 6 months state jail.
21?
2015 was the conviction. Theft, 2 or more previous convictions. 6 months state jail.
Okay. What else? Anything else?
There might be out of Alamogordo. Just misdemeanor possession, paraphernalia. Out of where is that? Aurora Police, so Denver, Colorado. I don't see any felony convictions, Your Honor. Yeah, they're just misdemeanors. Vehicle theft in 2020.
Okay.
But I don't have a disposition. Adams County, I don't know where that is. Colorado, I guess. Yeah, in Colorado.
What kind of charge?
Vehicle theft. That was a felony in Colorado 2020, but I don't have a disposition, Your Honor.
Okay, what do you know about Mr. McCoy there, Mr. Morales?
Yes, Judge, I'm looking at the information that we were able to collect. I know that Mr. McCoy has been diagnosed as schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type, major depressive disorder, and post-traumatic stress disorder. So schizoaffective, bipolar, major depressive disorder, and post-traumatic stress. our office had made an looks like we made an attempt and we set it up for him.
Does he have any family here in town?
That I'm not aware of. Mr. McCoy has any family here in town, Judge. Looks like we had set him up at the Opportunity Center. Mr. McCoy, do you have family here in town, sir?
No, I don't. I have two, I have three brothers here, but I don't talk to one, and I have one out of town, and then I have two here that I talk to. My mother's in a nursing home in Oklahoma City. My dad died almost 10 years ago.
Would any of those brothers allow you to stay with them, Mr. McCoy, or is the Opportunity Center your best option, sir?
The Opportunity or the Oxford House at 1820 on Arizona Street. The man there usually rents me a room. Capable to pay for it.
Okay, well, let me take that one under advisement so you can get me a better plan.
I understand that I would live at the Opportunity Center.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
when they worked on it here, they were thinking Opportunity Center was the best thing until they could get him set back up with the Social Security payments. They were working on, it looks like we're working on that on our end, Judge. The benefit assistance program through Emergence Health Network to get his
Yeah.
Social Security
I know.
benefits flowing back to him. So I'm sure that's probably a pretty good source of income for Mr. McCoy, Judge.
Well, do you have a rec yet on this case, Ms. Espinosa? Because there's no actual loss, right? You might,
Judge, I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
yeah, I was saying, do you have a rec yet on this case? Because it sounds like there wasn't any real loss because they canceled the ticket. And maybe I don't know if you get a probated sentence or something. I don't know. It
That's
looks like he's got a state jail, but you know, nothing real bad.
Yes, Judge. So I just want to make sure it seems he was probably paid back for anything that was taken.
I'd want to, you know, because we're not going to be able to get him much help, mental health help. And
Right.
I'm thinking that we can get him back on a mental health track and better on probation and housing on probation than we can on, you know, just a PR bond because there's not much out there. You know, so I would be looking more along those lines. Sounds like it's a fairly clear-cut case. I mean,
What was the total loss, Evelyn? I'm sorry, Judge, to interrupt.
no, it doesn't appear
257.
there's really any loss at all. See, that's why I thought maybe she might end up recommending probation and get him in the mental health unit and see what we can do. You know, they might even be able to help him with his housing. I'm not, you know, the Opportunity Center it's a rough place.
Down there it is. I do believe you have this right.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not an appropriate place, but it's, you know, there's some issues there that I'd rather not have to have him face in his mental condition. See what you can do with Miss Espinosa. Maybe you can work out something here quickly for him by next Thursday or so, Thursday or Friday, and we can get him headed towards some real treatment. That's what I'd like to see. I think he needs some treatment.
Always useful there, Judge, but ultimately, I mean, I hate the idea of him being on probation for years for $250 that they got back.
Yeah, no, I don't know. We're not talking long term.
Yeah.
We just got to get him. We got to get him some help and get him back on his feet. Okay, thank you. Okay, because it is 5 o'clock. I got to do the last one. You got one more left. You got Mr. Rodriguez. So I'll just take that one under advisement until I can get something going. Okay, and then so this is now Mr. Have you all got time in the jail to finish this or not?
Yes, Your Honor. He's coming out.
Okay.
Judge, I guess this afternoon I've got a series of people who don't have the best of circumstances to go back to.
No, not too many.
Mr. Rodriguez is in a
I'm trying to
stable
get,
boat,
I'm
Judge.
trying to get your guy Contreras there out of jail so he can get home. Trying to get Mr. King. I don't know what we can do. We'll do something with him at some point. Okay, let's talk about Mr. Rodriguez here. What's the bond set at presently?
It's at 25,000 surety, Judge,
25,000. Okay. And how long's he been in jail?
for 109 days.
9?
109 days.
Oh, 109. Okay. All right. Because we never pre-trial this. So what are the facts on this one?
Yes, Your Honor. This allegedly occurred October 10th of 2022. Police were dispatched to 9428 Chantilly. The complaining witness is the defendant's father. I think we had addressed the judge, but he told the defendant to stop smoking inside, told him to go outside. The defendant got aggressive, pushed him, and went to the kitchen to grab a knife and told him he was going to kill him. The complaining witness grabbed his phone and went into his room to call 911. He again told him when he told him he was going to call 911 that he was going to kill him. He said, "Do it, I'm going to kill you." And then when he realized that he did call 911, he left the residence. We've spoken with the complaining witness. He is afraid of the defendant, but he also thinks that his son needs to be in some kind of mental health facility.
And,
In fact, he just called us yesterday, concerned.
Probably because my investigator had been trying to contact him, and Evelyn is correct, Judge. The complaining witness, Mr. Rodriguez's father, was unwilling to sign a non-prosecution affidavit the last time that we contacted him.
and how old's the father?
How old is the father, Judge?
Yeah.
Let me check real quick. Date of birth 1956. So he's like 60.
It's going to be 67 years old, about.
64? Yeah, 64.
No, let's see, 56, 66, 76, 86, 96, 06, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 66.
66, you're right, Judge. Sorry. I put in the wrong number.
Okay, 66 years of age, a little older. Okay, what's his criminal history?
Criminal history, no, just misdemeanors, 2009 AFE, 12 months, 2016 possession, 30 days,
When was
2017,
when was the 12 months? What year?
2009. And then 2017 AFE with previous conviction, he got 3 years probation. And then 2018 evading arrest, 60
Did he
days.
complete that successfully or not?
Yes, it looks like he did, Judge. 2017. Yeah, probation discharge.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, you're right. Sorry, Judge. He was revoked 3 TDC. Was he revoked? Let me check, Judge. I need to look at the disposition. I'm sorry. Before I tell you. No, he was discharged, Your Honor. He was discharged.
The most I've done in jail is 109.
What, sir?
Well, it's because I thought you said that I was previously arrested for 12 months, but
I don't know if I heard it right, but I was just gonna say that the most I've done in jail is this time 109 days.
All right, what, did you have any proffer there, Mr. Morales? What about the defendant?
We do, Judge, and I know that Mr. Rodriguez has had a very sporadic work history over the last 5 years or so. We would not send him back to live at the house with his parents, with his father, given the most recent incident. But we did have something set up for him to potentially stay with. It looks like I've got an address over with his aunt. We've got an aunt at 6804 Campus Park who'd be willing to let Mr. Rodriguez stay there with her, Judge. I think that this is one of those cases. I was looking at the mental health notes that we have. He's been diagnosed with major depressive disorder, recurrent and severe, with looks like some pretty bad symptoms along with that, Judge. We had referred him to, we've got a referral to Takumi, and I think that we can get him. We've taken the initial steps to get him in touch with the services, Judge, and we've got a place for him to live. Income is always going to be tough, but I think he might have some Social Security income that comes in as well. I know the father is concerned. I've got the notes that we've spoken to him on a couple of different occasions. I know he is concerned, but ultimately, I think that Mr. Rodriguez can be successful if he's got some income, got a decent place to stay, and if we can just make sure that he follows up with Takumi and follows up with all the other services that they provide. I think we can get him stable, and hopefully there won't be a need to keep him locked up, because at that $25,000, the current bond, Judge, there's no way he's going to be able to make a cash surety at $25,000, or even that fractional 2,500, that 10% of that amount, Judge. And he's been in over 100 days now, and throughout the holidays. And if he wasn't taking it seriously before, he is now, Judge.
Okay, well, I want Ms. Espinosa to look up those other two assaults and see who the complainant was and what the facts were and how bad those looked, and particularly the one that he got probation for, because that was a felony. And then I'll just take it under advisement until I can look at that information and decide what I want to do. All right, thank you.
Good, Judge.
Okay.